Okay, guys, so first and foremost, my name's Fraser. I'm coming to you from the small island of Cyprus. We're actually in the Mediterranean, but we're right on the stepping stone of the Middle East. So whilst we're a Mediterranean island, we are, of course, got the weather of the Middle East, which is generally quite warm most of the year. I originate from the UK, but I've been living here now for around 7 years. I'm so glad I made the move. So listen, a big warm welcome to everybody. This is our weekly webinar. We're going to be running a new design presentation that we've put together for you guys. We're also going to be doing some updates from today's company call and also what's happening with the binary placing. So if you missed it, you're going to get a bit of information here, but I do know that the recording had just gone into the Diamond Group a couple of moments ago. So so you can listen to that at your leisure. There's no urgency with the placings now. So some housekeeping rules, guys. Please do not record this webinar. It must not be recorded. Okay, I will be recording it for my purposes, and I will put it into the YouTube and into the back office, but I will omit certain things that the company do not want to put on the internet just yet. So you will get this information, but you cannot, certain parts of the presentation you cannot put onto the internet. It's really important that we comply with the company's wishes and so on and so forth. So let's get started, guys. First and foremost, welcome to Dascoin. We've got an amazing business and a very exciting business to introduce to you today. Some of you have already been involved with us for around a couple of months, and you know just how exciting this platform is going to be. So first and foremost, it all starts right at the beginning, guys, around 2007, 2008, and it's called the world of cryptocurrencies. And it all started with Bitcoin. And in 2009, Bitcoin had a value of zilch, zappo, nano, nothing, zero, whatever you want to call it. Now, I was introduced to Bitcoin in 2010, and the reason why I'm telling you this is so that you can learn from my mistakes by prejudging a business that I really didn't understand, and nor did I want to understand. Around 2011, that coin started to move in value, and again, I still didn't believe in it in 2011. One guy, he bought around $27 worth of Bitcoin, and that's currently well, he sold that at 2014, and that was worth just short of $900,000. So he's a really happy man. But Bitcoin in 2012 went from 31 cents and it spiked around $1,200. And I think that's where a lot of people started selling the coin. It caused a massive downturn, and eventually it settled around, and it's broke resistance of $700 plus. Today it's actually trading around $760, there or thereabouts. It keeps floating between 750 and 760. The good news is that it has broke resistance now of 700, which means that it's just going to go on to bigger and better things. Like I said to you, you know, this guy, he bought $27 worth of Bitcoin and sold it for $880,000. Very happy man indeed. I got introduced to this in 2010. So when it was right down at pretty much cent value, but I was so busy, plus I didn't actually believe in it. I actually laughed it off, and I think there's probably one or two people in this very room today that did the same. I was one of those. And then when it started to move, I started to recognize it, especially when it got to $1,200, I kind of was kicking myself. But the reason why I tell you that is because we are on the verge, and you know, we talk about Bitcoin as the pioneer of cryptocurrencies. We are actually on the verge of launching another cryptocurrency on the 14th of January next year. And that cryptocurrency will change the face of the cryptocurrency world. And so I don't want you guys to make any mistake by dismissing this cryptocurrency as a laughable business opportunity. There are, of course, around 700 cryptocurrencies that exist today. A lot of them come and go, and we believe that only, or should I say, the crypto experts, they actually believe that only 5 of these cryptocurrencies will dominate the market, and they will have to have some kind of product or reason to dominate that market. What is one of the biggest issues with cryptocurrency? Well, you can't spend them. It's as simple as that. You can't spend them. And when I talk about cryptocurrencies, guys, I'm actually talking about Bitcoin as the pioneer of cryptocurrency. Now, some of you might be shouting down the microphone now, but Fraser, you can spend Bitcoin. Yes, you can online. But in the real world, when you come offline, there are only around 150,000 global outlets that you can actually spend Bitcoin. The island that I live on in Cyprus, there is nowhere that I can spend Bitcoin other than going onto the internet. So if I wanted to go down to a restaurant, fill my car with fuel, or go to the grocery store, it's an absolutely no-no for me. And many of you are in that similar situation. You can't spend them. Yeah, it still has a challenge. And you want to ask why that is? Well, it's very simple. You know, as much as, and I'm a big Bitcoin fan, as much as Bitcoin is efficient and fast compared to bank wires and other processors, the problem is, of course, a transaction can take anything from a couple of minutes to a couple of hours. Well, if you're in a superstore and you've got your old TV and that transaction doesn't get confirmed for maybe 30 or 40 minutes, they're not going to let you leave that store with the TV. It's as simple as that. And here's 2 very familiar guys, 2 world entrepreneurs. Richard Branson, you know, Bitcoin might not be the perfect global currency of the future. There will be other currencies like it that will be better. Yeah. And Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft, is telling people, and has been for a few years, that Bitcoin will not be the dominant system. You need things to draw on the revolution of Bitcoin to be able to develop another currency that's in the standing that can actually stand up and be countered so they become spendable. What does Dascoin have to offer? Well, what Dascoin have done is that they have copied the best of Bitcoin and they've developed it further. They've brought the cryptocurrency mainstream to the mass public, and they've created usability. Well, there's a word, created usability. That's going to be prominent in some of the slides as we go through. So what's coming with Dascoin? First of all, the Dascoin will be launched, minted, produced, made, however you want to term it. We call it minting. But on the 14th of January, that operation will start. We will develop 8.6 billion coins. So there is a limitation of how many coins are actually going to be distributed over the next 12 years. Just like Bitcoin did with their currency, they created a demand and supply because they limited the exposure of the coin and the amount of coins that were going to be distributed over a number of years. We're building an infrastructure, and the infrastructure is really important if you want to be a cryptocurrency that stands out from the rest of the currencies that are out there. What's more exciting is that Dascoin is going to be traded on an MT4 plugin. The guy who's heading that up, a guy called Blair Baker, he was the co-founder of the world's largest forex trading company in the world, a company called FXCM. And we're very, very privileged that he has actually joined the management team here at Dascoin, and he's actually he's actually building the infrastructure around the trading, around the exchange, and how to really expose the coin onto the trading market into commodities and currencies. And one of his programmers, and you heard today from Michael if you were on the call earlier this afternoon, one of the programmers that Blair brought with him from Wall Street was a guy called Dimitri, and some of us who went to Serbia and Dubai at the weekend got to meet Dimitri. He's a very, very switched on guy, very, very high caliber IT professional, and he has designed and developed 5 plugins for the MT4 trading platform. Guys, if you don't know what the MT4 trading platform is, it really is just a trading platform that just about everybody in the world uses to trade commodities, sugar, wheat, currencies like the euro, the dollar, the yen, and so on and so forth. But these plugins are 20% faster and 20% more efficient than anything else out there. So, you know, this is like if you're going to go into a car race, then, you know, if there's a fastest car there, you don't question it. You just get in the thing because the whole goal is to win the race, of course. And that's exactly what Dascoin have done. They've developed this infrastructure. They've got now 12 full-time programmers on that I'll talk about a little bit about later on. There is an external exchange. Notice the word exchange, JUZ, because in April 2017, we're not just going to have one public exchange that's going to be attached to the coin. We're going to have 2 or 3, if not more. You know, the more that we can expose Dascoin into the world of cryptocurrencies and currency exchange and commodities, the better. And that's all going to kick off in April of next year once we get the systems in place. They're also creating a system that's going to create a privacy and a transparency system. And again, I'll talk to you a little bit about that in a moment or two. A system that's going to have a full banking level compliance. We're working with a company who are doing the compliance. They tell us that they can create compliance for just about every scenario around the world. So for those people that don't have full addresses, we're going to be able to work with that so we get you compliant. And that's going to be the KYC that you've probably heard of. 2 of the main products, guys, then with this is the mobile pay solution. The mobile pay solution, you know, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on. But what I do want to talk to you about first of all is smart contracts, because there was a currency that actually was launched last year in 2015. Currency was called Ethereum. And Ethereum was built just for the writing of smart contracts in their blockchain. And that currency went up to $23. Almost immediately it went to $23. Now that had some challenges because it was a decentralized currency. Yeah, and again, I'll explain that in a moment. So there's absolutely no reason why Dascoin cannot get to that level in the future, because what the guys down at Dascoin have created is a blockchain technology, a private blockchain technology that will allow them to write smart contracts. And I can hear some of you saying, Fraser, what the heck is a smart contract? It pretty much is a digital legal agreement between 2 parties. So if you go down, for instance, and you go down to the bank and borrow some money, they make you sign a legal binding agreement that you will take that money, but you will pay them back by X amount, yeah, or by a certain date. Well, now you can write that contract in a digital form that is legally binding, and it gets executed on the day, and nobody can change that. So if you write a smart contract and that is due to be executed on the 1st of January 2017, no matter what happens, providing all the certain criteria has been fulfilled in the smart contract, that contract will be executed because it's in a digital format and it's in a blockchain. So that's really exciting, because that really gives us a real product and a real financial future for the coin. What's also exciting, and is going to be further down the line, is the mobile pay solution, DasPay. And DasPay is going to give you access through a contactless point of sale terminal with over 50 million global outlets. Yeah, anywhere that takes Visa or MasterCard, then you're going to be able to use your smartphone, scan that over the point of sale contact, and that will take money from your Dascoin account, your web wallet. So that means that Dascoin is not going to be challenged with what Bitcoin is already challenged with after 7 or 8 years. You know, they've got 150,000 outlets after 7 or 8 years. By 2017, we will have access, or you will have access from your Dascoin wallet to 50 million global outlets. You'll be able to go down to your local store, and providing they accept Visa, MasterCard, and a couple of other payment solutions, then you'll be able to pay with your Dascoin wallet. It's going to be an instant transaction. Again, the other challenge with Bitcoin can be anything from 2 minutes to 2 hours. And I've known Bitcoin take 4 and 5 hours to actually get registered and confirmed. It's going to be instant, up to a maximum of 6 seconds on a transaction. So just like using your current Visa card, your MasterCard, your Switch card, whatever you're using, you'll just ping up your smartphone, hover it over the point of terminal, it'll then confirm it, you'll put your PIN in, bang, that's it, boom, you're finished. You're out of the store, you've got your TV, and away you go. They're going to attach loyalty, rewards, and discounts to this process as well, not just for you, the affiliates and the users of DasPay, but also for some of the retailers to entice them to get involved with this digital asset. Again, a couple of other guys, a couple of main guys, gurus around the world. We've got the Prime Minister of Singapore. Technologies are moving so fast that the blockchain and smartphone payment systems are disrupting traditional banking. Let me just say that again. They are disrupting traditional banking. Yeah? One of the reasons why banks and financial institutions are now looking at the blockchain technology. And the problem with a lot of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies, that it is not as secure as everybody thinks, because it's decentralized. We've got the Swiss bank CIO there talking about the heavy impact of how the financial services today are doing business as being caused by the blockchain and the digital ledgers. So, you know, these are guys from outside environments who are really moaning and groaning about this new technology because it's affecting how their business is having to do work. So they're now having to get on board with things like blockchain and Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as well. And this week, again, just another thing, this week I was reading some news articles and some videos that my very good friend Pinnaky put on into the group and into our Facebook group with India and all the challenges that they've had with their currency. These guys are actually using smartphones for paying for cups of tea at the side of the road, for paying the little taxi drivers that run them around the city. These are, you know, like 10 and 15 cents, and they're able to do this on a smartphone because pretty much their currency is kind of dissolving, and so they're having to digitalize the whole currency within the country. Korea is another place that this week I've seen are starting to go into the digital way of life. You know, so you know, these countries that you wouldn't expect, they're actually embracing the digital ledgers and the blockchain technology. And what does that mean, guys? It means that Dascoin is going to be a cryptocurrency that will change the face of how we do business with anything else. It's certainly going to give Bitcoin a run for its money, but more importantly, it's going to have spendability, guys. If that doesn't excite you, if that doesn't get you to understand just what Dascoin is all about, if that doesn't actually turn you and say, well, this is completely different from any other cryptocurrency I've looked at, I don't know what will, guys, because this is actually changing how cryptocurrencies is going to evolve. So let's have a look at the hybrid system. This is the system that Dascoin have put together. When you join us, you're going to buy a license. a license to a value. We start at €100 and we go right up to €25,000. And you can buy, or you will be able to buy, as many licenses as you want after the Christmas period. What happens there is those licenses will create cycles, and that will go into the net leaders. And you can see this is all in red. This is the centralized part of the system. This is where currencies, cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, they failed, because what they did is they had the production and the blockchain in a decentralized environment, which meant that anybody could attack them. So the distribution of the software licenses and the receiving of the cycles is going to be the responsibility of net leaders. Then that'll be pushed on to Dascoin, where they will start to mint your cycles and turn those cycles into coins, and then the coins will then go into your back office in Dascoin. All this is centralized. What does centralized mean, guys? It means it's controlled by the company. That means it's on a private blockchain, it's on a private network, and it's completely and utterly 1000% secure, yeah, as opposed to other cryptocurrencies have been decentralized, so they've not been as secure as they thought. That's why Ethereum got hacked, guys, and they lost 70 million in coins, in US dollars. What happens when the coins then go? They then go into your global web wallet. Okay, you've got a web wallet, and you can put them into the vault for extra security, or you can leave them in your wallet. And this is the decentralized part of the system, guys. The decentralized part of the system means that you have control over this part of the process. So once your coins are in your web wallet or they're in your vault, you can do whatever you want with them. And there are a number of options of what you can do with your coins. You can use the DashPay and use them as a spending currency, using the smartphone app, and go around and pay for your groceries, pay for your fuel, whatever you want to do. You can sell them on the public exchange that comes in April. Every web wallet will have a public exchange and a trading platform attached to it. So you can do your own trading on the public exchange. You can sell, you'll be able even to buy more coins if you wish. Or we will have a prepaid debit card that will be branded with the brand of web wallet, and you will be able to cash out your coins using the prepaid card. So a number of ways. You could also stick them into your vault, which is an extra layer of security, and you can leave them there until the value increases, until you're ready to actually start either using them, selling them, or doing whatever you want to do with them. Okay, guys, so let's look at the marketing plan. This is a marketing plan that we saw in Dubai, and the one that was on the webinar the other day. First and foremost, what you're getting involved here. What is Dascoin? Dascoin is going to be the only cryptocurrency in the world to offer a complete ecosystem. It's a system that's going to provide real foundation and strategy for a fully functional digital asset-based company. And what we mean by that is we're going to have the ability not only to spend the coin, produce the coin, but we're going to have the ability to write smart contracts as a digital asset system, as well as other products and services that can be formed further down the line. So one of the 4 key attributes that Dascoin has got to have in the ecosystem, they've got to have capital appreciation. We've got to have liquidity, we've got to have utility, and we've got to have security. So let's just very quickly tap into those first 2. Capital appreciation. We've already said we're going to be the first cryptocurrency to offer a complete ecosystem. There's going to be a very powerful marketing plan, and we're going to be the first cryptocurrency that is designed to reach the mass market. value is going to be through an authenticated network. When we provide and we talk about liquidity, liquidity is all about the global exchanges. We've talked about not just one, not two, but at least 3 public exchanges that will start to expose Dascoin on the open market. That's going to start in April of next year. We're targeting institutional traders. Institutional traders are guys who are trading on behalf of large corporations like Philips, like all the big 500, Fortune 500 companies. We're going to have a prime broker model. We're going to have a community. The community is you guys, the members, that is going to create volume. And like I said, Dimitri's plugins for the MT4 system is going to be lightning fast trading engine technology. But even more so, putting all that together, it's going to be a lightweight system, less than 4 megabytes. So, it's going to be easy to use, it's going to be efficient, and it's going to be so lightweight that you're going to be able to use this system on any smartphone, tablet, anywhere, anytime. So it's not going to be a heavy system like most MT trading platforms. They need a PC of some value to be able to go on there. We're going to create utility. We've talked about the mobile pay solution and DasPay. We've talked about the smart contracts. We've also talked about the blockchain. That's going to be a private blockchain technology. And that work's been going on for weeks with the programmers. And we're going to be able to offer this blockchain, this private networked blockchain, to other organizations around the world in different environments that want to create other assets for their currencies. In terms of security, that is most important. One of the problems that the other cryptocurrencies have had failures is because they've been on a decentralized environment. We're going to be on a centralized environment. So we're going to have the highest level that's going to be commercially available. We've got the proprietary private blockchain, which is going to be on a global network, but it's going to be on a private global network with peer-to-peer vaults. That is absolutely the nail in the coffin in terms of getting as much security for the system that we've got. That's the centralized system, guys. So let's look at the compensation plan. This is what we're all here for. We're here to have a look at how Dascoin can create us an income in the meantime. But there's a compensation plan, guys. We've got, first of all, if you bring somebody in, we've got a 10% direct sales bonus paid on all direct sales that you sponsor into the business. We've got a network bonus. That's 10% is going to be paid on the weak side, and it's going to be paid on the binary volume. And we've got a 10 to 30% matching bonus. Guys, this is so powerful. It's a very simple 3-way process, and the matching bonus will go up to 5 levels, depending on your qualification. There's going to be no monthly activities, no monthly qualifications. It's a simple comp plan, and we're going to run weekly commissions in real time and paid every week. So that's just a compensation plan summary. In a nutshell, what we've developed, or what Dascoin have developed, is a simple, balanced and sustainable compensation plan that is going to be so easy for you to understand. It's going to be so easy for you to teach your team. And the real good thing about what Dascoin have done, they have created a minimum qualification on certain levels. But what they've done is a one-time qualification criteria. So once you've qualified to achieve that status or that bonus or that achievement, then that will never ever be taken away from you. Some companies want you to qualify every single month. Well, what Dascoin are doing is they're going to give you a qualification. It's a one-time qualification, and when you achieve that, you're there, and that's a lifetime qualification. There's going to be 2 types of people that join Dascoin. First, guys, the customer. These are the people that really, they're not into network marketing, guys. All they want to do is purchase the license. They're interested in cryptocurrency. They don't want to share this with anybody. You know, you've come across them. They just want to put some money into a cryptocurrency that's going to make them some money. So they'll buy a license only. There'll be no additional fees. They will not get any commissions if they are a customer, but they will get a back office. They will get a wallet, and they will have a limit of education material that they can gain more knowledge in the cryptocurrency space. But then we've got the other guy or the other lady. We've got the advocate. The advocate is the networker, guys. These are the people that want to go out. They want to share this. They want to bring a team in, whether that's 600, 6,000. There is going to be a one-time fee. It will be 90 euros, although for the first few weeks, it will be discounted at 45 euros. Guys, don't worry. If you're already in the business before the binary starts and you've bought your package, then you will be grandfathered into this. So there'll be no fees for you guys that are already in the system. What are you going to get for that? Well, you're going to get the advanced back office. You're going to get the advanced back office and an extensive learning system. This is not just about bringing you into a company for you as a network marketer to come and make a load of money. We want you to use the learning system to create more knowledge about cryptocurrencies and the cryptocurrency space. And every time you go the next level, there are rewards, there are titles down there, and you can go up to, I think there are 5 levels in the learning system, and it's going right from basic information in the crypto space right up to becoming a complete and utter expert in the cryptocurrency world. If this business is your business, which it will be, because I can tell you now guys, from what I've heard with meeting Michael, Terry, Blair and John, I can tell you now, and George, by the way, I can tell you now that you will not run another company alongside this. You might not know it yet, but I can tell you in the future, when this gets running, you will put everything down and you will concentrate on this business because you won't need to do anything else. It's got just so many avenues that you can develop incomes with. So there's the compensation plan. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3, 10% direct sales bonus. The 60-40 rule on commissions always applies, guys. So you get 10% on direct sales bonus, 6% will be paid into your cash account, and 4% will be paid into your reserve account. Your reserve account are cycles that turn into coins, and that's in everything that you get paid. The same with the network bonus, 10% network bonus, 6% cash, 4% in cycles or coins. The qualification criteria, the one-time qualification, in order to receive payments in the network bonus, there is a 500 euro direct sales on the left and 500 in direct sales on the right. You need to be able to do that. Then you will start to gain your network bonuses on your weak leg. That will be paid on the weak leg on every single package that comes in your structure, not just your team. The third way is the matching bonus, 10% up to a maximum of 30%. It's paid on up to 5 levels. And the qualification again is a 500 left, 500 right, and you have to have a qualifying title, which I'll go through in a moment. And again, it's the same process, 6% or 60%. It's a 60-40 rule, 60% in cash and 40% in cycles and coins. So this is how your binary tree will look, your network tree. You'll be able to identify who the customers are and who the advocates are. Obviously, initially, when the tree goes live, everybody will be an advocate because everybody will be grandfathered in. But as this progresses down the line, you will get customers popping in. You get the same amount of money from a customer as you do from an advocate, because I can see that is going to be a question coming down the line. You're also going to see the 5 levels of direct enrolled advocates and customers, so you can see exactly how many people you've got on the first, second, third, fourth and fifth level if you're qualified for those areas. So, the matching bonus, guys. There are two ways that you can qualify for a matching bonus. Initially, Dascoin was just going to have one way. Whatever you spent determined on the level of matching bonus. These guys have actually listened to some of the leaders and they've said, look, not everybody can go out and spend €25,000 on a package to get 5 levels deep. So the company have listened and they've actually now developed a lifetime direct sales qualifier. So listen, you can get up to 5 levels in matching bonus either by buying the €25,000 package or creating 150,000 direct sales in your team. And that started the day that you joined Dascoin. That doesn't start when the binary starts, that started already. So if you joined in September or October, you're already ahead of the game. But as you can see there, you're coming at €100. There is absolutely no matching bonus for the €100 package. The idea, guys, and I know some of you mentioned this, the idea is to get you to make money to advance your status within the business. You know, it's not to keep you at €100. The idea is to get you up to the 5 matching bonuses. So you either get 2,500 in direct sales, or you get 500 a 500 package, a 500 license. That will get you the first level in matching bonus. It's very simple and very straightforward, guys. The compensation plan features. We've got weekly commission payouts, no ongoing maintenance fees, no activity requirements. You're going to have, as we've already said, the education resources, the marketing tools, and we've got some fantastic leadership events for those of you that were in Dubai, and I know most of you saw the videos that were out there. We had some fantastic events down there, some great people meeting up with the leaders and the company owners and people within the business, not just the company owners, but people directly involved with Web Wallet, with coin leaders, and with Dascoin. Some additional information then. There are some earning caps, and I just wanted to go through that, and also how commissions are paid. That's really, really important. So the earning period, let's call this week 1. The earnings period starts at 1 minute past midnight Monday morning, and it closes at 23:59 on Sunday. That's all Central European time. Following the end of the earning period, which is week 2, earnings are calculated and validated from that week 1, and they will then be announced in the Net Leaders back office on the Monday of the calculation week. So you earn this week, next Monday it gets calculated and it's shown in the back office of week 2. Earnings then become available in your web wallet the following Monday. So this week you earn, next Monday it shows in your back office, and the Monday after you're able to withdraw that money into your web wallet. Okay, how much can you earn? How much is the caps? Well, it all depends on your qualification, guys. If you come in at the €100 package, or you've done 500 in direct sales, then you can withdraw €500 a week from the system. And there you can see if you've come in at €25,000 package, or you've developed 150,000 in direct sales since you joined the business, then you can create €35,000 every week and withdraw that from the system. Okay, so it really is based on your performance or your level of commitment to the business in what you can withdraw, and those go up each and every level, if you like. So let's have a look at the packages. We've got 5 packages at the moment, and let me just get my calculator up here. So we've got 5 packages. You can see they're starting at 100 euros going right through to 25. I'm going to show you how we calculate the coins on each and every license that you buy. So let's take the 2,000 euro package. Okay, you get 27,600 cycles and you have one upgrade on that package. So 27,600 cycles, because you have one upgrade, that means effectively it's going to double. So you times that by 2, that gives you just over 55,000 in cycles. What we then need to do is divide that by the current frequency rate, which as we all know is 4.3. So you divide by 4.3 and that should give you the same amount of coins as this table. 12,837. There you are, it works. Now, let me just show you something else. Let's say you come in with the 5,000 euro package. You can see here at today's frequency lock of 4.3, if you join with 5,000, you're going to get 69,500 coins. Here's the thing, guys. You've spent 5,000 euros. Let's say that coin only gets to 50 cents. We know it's going to do much, much better than that, but let's be a little bit conservative here. 50 cents. That means that you've got around 35,000 euros in value when the coins mature. So you spent 5 and you've got 35. And that's if it only goes to 50 cents. And I can tell you now, I'm involved with another company that has got a coin that has just gone to 50 cents. And it's actually not, it doesn't do anything. It does not do anything. Here's the point, guys, and this is why I try to explain this to you. The frequency lock is about to change. It's about to change on the 23rd or 24th. I'll explain those dates in a moment. You can see there you're going to get 69,000 coins. So here we are, 74,750 cycles. Because there are 2 upgrades on the 5,000, you times 2 for the first upgrade and you times 2 for the second upgrade. That gives you 300, short of 300,000 cycles. Now if you wanted to get this figure of 69, you divide it by the frequency lock, 4.3. We've already got that figure there, so I don't need to do that. Here's the deal. If you wait and you buy your 5,000 package after Christmas, and let's say conservatively that frequency lock rises to 5.1, 5.2. So we're going to divide this by 5.1, guys. That's going to give you 58,500 coins, as opposed to if you buy that today, you're going to get 68,500 coins. Listen to this. That's 11,000 coins difference. If we just base it on that 50 cents, guys, you've just lost $5,500 in value on a 5,000 package. That's crazy. So if you're sat on the fence and you're waiting for everything, my advice, go and buy now before the frequency lock changes. Hope that makes sense, guys. Remember we talked about commissions, and again this is a really another important factor, guys, when you're looking at commissions. You can see here, let's take this middle, the one in October, just let me look at it, what date is it? The 6th of October. You see the executive package, that's the 25k package. Somebody bought that in my team. I got 600 euros in cash. Okay, actually the executive is the 5,000, sorry. 600 euros in cash. Okay. In cycles, the 40% of my commissions were paid in cycles. I got 4,444. So let's put that into the equation. 4,444. Let's say that you have come in with the €5,000 package. Because you get 2 upgrades, because you're at the 5,000 package, you get 2 upgrades on this. So you times it by 2 for the first upgrade, you times it by 2 for the second upgrade, 17,776 cycles. Just look at the power of this. When I joined the company, the frequency lock was 3.7. Because I'm locked in at 3.7, I divide those cycles by 3.7. And that gives me the amount of coins that commission, that sale has given me. Just that one sale, 4,800 coins just for that one sale. I got €600 cash, and I'm going to get 4,800 coins drip fed into my web wallet over in 2017. Based on that 50-cent value, if that's what it goes to, and we know it's going to go more, that's just short of $2,500. So I've got 600 in cash, and potentially I've got around $2,500. Yep, so if you times that by 0.50, 2,400 euros, sorry, not dollars, euros. If it goes to €1, that's 4,800 euros. If it goes to €10, that's 48 grand, guys, just from that one sale. And if you start to look at how much you've earned in cycles and start to look at that and work out how many coins that's going to give you, you'll be amazed by growing a tree. You'll go out there and share this with every single person you've ever known, because it's not just about doing sales there and then. The sales will reward you in the future from the cycles, from the earned commissions. And at the moment, we're only earning on 3 levels, guys. You know, we're going to be earning on 5 levels, up to 5 levels. This is the back office, guys. Yeah, this is, you're going to be able to see your total customers left and right, total advocates left and right. You're going to see your sales for this week, your total sales, your cycles, guys. You're going to be able to see your cycles from your licenses that you've bought. You're going to be able to see your cycles from your licenses that you've upgraded to. So maybe you came in with a €100 package, and then you upgraded to the 5,000 euros, so it'll show 100 euros here, and then it'll show 69,000 cycles here, and then the earned cycles from the commissions, the one that we've just been looking at. You're going to have all that really in front of you, your bonuses and your vault balances there. You can see all the balances. It really is an exceptional system. Let's talk about that web wallet then. We've got the digital wallet. It's a fully functional connected web wallet. It's got a deeper level security with a vault. It's got multiple exchange capabilities. What that means is they can connect as many public exchanges to your wallet as they want. We've got high-end encryption. You've got Dascoin mining. The Dascoin will be directly deposited into your wallet when it's minted. And then you've got the cycles in there. You can submit your cycles to the minting. So it's just got about everything. Couple of screenshots here. You know, you'll be seeing this very, very shortly. Here's some timelines and milestones on the web wallet. The launch of the web wallet is the 2nd of January. We're going to have the debit cards are going to be released in February 2007. They're going to be branded with web wallet, as you can see bottom right here. First alliance of a cooperative is going to be announced in the first quarter. And there you can see the first exchange will be added to your web wallet Q2. Second exchange Q2. An hardware device that'll be a cold storage for your coins Q2, and additional exchanges in the second half of 2017, guys. So it really, really is very exciting indeed. I want to take just a couple of minutes, guys. Now, this has been a long webinar, but I wanted to do a full business presentation. There's a lot of new people on and a lot of experienced people asking questions. They're wanting more information. So please bear with me. Got a couple of more slides to go. The binary. Let's look at the binary. Now we've got all the information. We can do this. So this is you. This is you and your package, whatever you came into the businesses, you've now got a paid license with Dascoin and Net Leaders. What we teach you to do, and I'm going to explain why we do this. We're teaching each and every one of you to create 3 accounts of your own. So the green account, you, and then you sponsor yourself twice underneath, and you put them left and right. And a lot of people say, well, why do you do that? You know, it doesn't have to be a big package. You might come in at 5,000 euros on the green package, and then on the 2 blue ones, you might only put 100 euros in, because they are for the future. Remember that earnings cap per week. So you develop your business, which is the green package, and you grow your team, and then eventually that caps out. It caps out at 35,000 euros a week. So that's all you can earn. But your business is still growing like crazy. Yeah? And you've got people approaching you all the time. Once the binary is kicked off, if you don't do this now, you can't place people in at the top of the tree. So it's really important that if you're going to structure and build a team, this is the basic foundation of putting 3 accounts in. And the reason why we do that is when you've capped this 35k, you'll then go to work and start working on your second account until that caps at 35k. And then you'll work on your third account until that caps at 35k. Yeah? And so what you're doing is you're maximizing the system and the compensation plan to the ultimate. Yeah. Now, for some of you, that might be cloud cuckoo land to earn 35 grand a year, never mind a week. But I tell you guys, you build a team in Dascoin, you will earn this kind of money. I tell you, there are people already in the first 2 or 3 months of joining Net Leaders or Coin Leaders and Dascoin who are already earning this kind of income already. It's astounding and astonishing, the compensation plan. And when we move into the binary plan, will be even better. So let's talk about, we've got the direct sales bonus, that's 10% on all direct members. We've got the network bonus, 10% on the weakest leg. And we've got the matching bonus between 10 and 30% on that. So we start to build our business. And as you can see, we're getting people coming into the business. Now we've just sponsored Sue, and Sue is our direct. You can see there the color coding at the top. And we keep going, and now we've sponsored John, our second guy, and there you go. We now know that my power leg in this example is in the left leg because it's the biggest leg with the biggest volume. Okay, that could be on your right leg, but it's on the left leg in this example, the one with the most people and the most business volume. What we do is, and it's really important, guys, this is really important for you to understand. If you've put people into your power leg, so you've put Sue and John into your power leg, it's really important that you get them to understand the art of duplication and contributing to the growth of the power leg. And I'll tell you why, guys, if you don't do this and your team don't contribute to the power leg will stop growing. And when that stops growing, you will then find that your power leg reverts over to the right hand side, and you'll have to build 2 legs as opposed to just 1. So it's each and every one of our interests to contribute. So you duplicate Sue and you tell John that he needs to put a couple of accounts of people, not duffers. He needs to put people that are going to build a business into the power leg. This way the power leg keeps growing. You can forget about it and you can start to concentrate on growing your weaker leg. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So you join with 100 euros. You're going to get 10% direct bonus on all your direct people. So that's you 2, it's not a group, you 3, Sue and John. You're also going to get a network bonus on you 3 because the network bonus, as it says here, is paid on your weaker leg. So you're going to get on your own account 10% bonus on that one. As you start to grow the business, you bring in Alex. You're going to start to get matching bonuses. Whatever level you qualified at, whether that's through your license level or your sales level, you're going to start to bring in licenses. and you start to bring in other people into your business. Paul brings Dave in at 3rd level, Dave brings Fred in at the 4th level, and Fred brings Carl in at the 5th level. Okay? Let's say you start with €25,000 package, or you upgrade to €25,000 because you've made a bumful of money through the direct commissions. You're going to get a 10% on all these directs. You're going to get a network bonus on everybody in your weak leg. So on you three, Alex, Paul, Dave, Fred, and Carl, and everybody that comes in that structure, whether they're your team or whether they are just from other people, doesn't matter. Anybody that's in your weak leg, you're going to get a binary or a network bonus. You're also going to get a matching bonuses on these people. So you're going to get 10% on the directs. You're going to get 15% on Paul. You're going to get 20% on Dave. You're going to get 25% on Fred and 30% on Carl. Yeah? So that's how it works. And just look how it starts to go. Now, Sue, she's duplicating what you've done. She started bringing people in. You're getting a matching bonus on all the yellows. All the oranges, all the purples, all the greys, and all the reds. John started. John's getting a 10% binary bonus because he's building his weak leg, and you're now starting to get matching bonuses on all these coloured dots coming underneath you. Okay? So that's how the binary system works. Let's have a look at the network bonus, and let me show you. This is really important, guys. So there's your account. When we kick the binary off, everybody will start zeroed out. Any previous business that you've done prior to the binary means absolutely nothing. You've already been paid on that work with the affiliate program. So you're going to have a right leg and a left leg. So you start to put your accounts in. So you put a 5k account in on your left leg. That gives you 5,000 points, if you like, or volume into the left leg. You put a 2k account into the right leg, and that gives you volume in the right leg of 2k. And then you put a 500 into the left, 5,500 in volume. You put a 25,000 into the left, that gives you 30,500. We get a 5 grand into the right, that gives you 7,000. This is the first week, guys. The end of the first week, this is Sunday, you've 30,500 in one leg, 7,000 in your weak leg. You're going to get paid network bonus on your weak leg. So week 1, 10% of 7,000, that's going to give you a network bonus of €700. What happens then is it zeroes out the weak leg. So you've been paid on that, and it takes 7,000 off the strong leg. So you're now back at 23.5 and 0. And that will continue on to the next week. So you bring in another account at 2k, that goes up to 25.5. You put a 5k into the right, that puts 5k volume in there. You put another 25k in there, that puts you up to 30,000, up to 50,000, sorry. A 25k there, that puts you up to 30,000. Now we're into week 2. That's your week 2's earnings. You've now got weak leg of 30,000, 3,000 euros network bonus check for you. What happens? It zeroes that out, takes 30,000 off the left leg, and you start again, and it keeps going like this until the week finishes. And when the week finishes, it does it all again, and we get week 3, weak leg 4,000, 10%, 400 euros, zeros out, and zeros the 4,000 down. That's how the network bonus works, guys. It's very, very simple, and it's a weekly thing. So now you've seen the binary bonus and the network bonus working. Just watch your business growth, guys, because this is what's going to happen as you develop your team. You're going to be getting 10% matching bonus, 15%, 20%, 25%, 30% matching bonus. Sue is going to start growing her business, and every single person in her weak leg is going to give her a 10% binary bonus, network bonus. John's going to do the same. What happens is that you're going to get, even though that Sue and John is in your power leg, you're going to get a matching bonus of 10% from Sue and John. Now Alex is kicking off. He's building his binary. He's getting a 10%. Paul started. He's just seen the light. Wow, this is amazing. I'm going to grow my business. going to get 10%. Dave thinks, well, I'm following you, Paul. I'm going to start building this. I'm going to start getting a 10% binary. And all these dots, all these red, purple, orange and grey dots are going to give you your team their network bonus. That's going to create matching bonuses for you. The power, guys, the power is in the matching bonus. It's absolutely blow your mind away when this starts. And if you've got a big team and your team start kicking off like this, which it will, you're going to be amazed the compensation plan and how this is going to change your life. The matching bonus, there's so much power. A lot of people are concentrating on the 10% binary. Guys, that's shrapnel. That's change. The matching bonus will change your life. You see, you're only going to get Sue here. He's only going to get a 10% binary bonus or network bonus on all these guys. But she's going to then get matching bonuses on all these different colours, and so are you, and so is John, and so is Alex and Paul. It really is quite phenomenal as a compensation plan. So I hope that explains the binary. Company updates. You know, we've had some technical issues over the migration over the following last few days. It's been quite frustrating. I'm not going to go into too much depth about this. Basically, it's all down to a third-party software company that built the system in a rush to get us a holding tank. It's now been, we had a call this afternoon. If you weren't on that, just to give you some brief highlights, they're now going to give the responsibility over to us, the leaders, to position our people ourselves. And before it was up to the 3rd of December for the accounts, what's now going to happen is they're actually going to turn on the binary next week, and it's going to be the live system. So that the IT guys believe that by doing this and giving responsibility to us to place our people in a live system, you know, that will actually cut some time that we've pretty much lost over the last few days. So on Friday, the system will be switched on, Friday of this week, and over the weekend, some of the leaders like Paul, Mateus, and their top leaders will then be placed into the system. Then I think Monday, Tuesday, the system will be given over. And once you get notified by your upline, you will have to place your people, and it will be all the accounts that you have sponsored and paid in real time, up to around 5 or 10 minutes difference from when you start placing. So, you know, you will have all the accounts there. There'll be no missing accounts. They're just going to put it straight into the binary system. The good thing about that is the process will be very, very quick. There are, of course, some really important points to note, that when you get placed, you will be contacted. You can't place any of your team until that happens. You will be contacted by your upline. Your upline will give you the green light. Then you can place your team. It is then your responsibility, guys, as soon as you've placed one of your team, your responsibility to communicate with him. Don't leave it till the next day, guys. This is going to be a 2-day period, Monday and Tuesday. We want to get this done as fast as possible. We've wasted enough time messing around with this system. It really is now time to get on with it. We want to get into Christmas, start earning some money through the binaries, and so in January we can start a real boom and bang to 2017. Couple of changes on the dates then. Coin leaders are going to remain live until Friday the 23rd of December. Okay, the frequency lock now is going to remain unchanged until, that should be Saturday the 24th of December. Okay, apologies about that typo. And the site will then go offline Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Okay, that weekend, the 24th and the 25th, and net leaders will go live the morning of Boxing Day. That's great stuff, because really basically it means that you can go and enjoy your Christmas. The site's down, there's nothing to do. Go and enjoy your Christmas, have some family time, and then on Boxing Day, back to work. We're all at it, and we've got the live binary system in place. So guys, that's about it. Thank you very much for being patient and staying with me. I hope you've got something out of today. If you have any questions, I know we've been quite a long time, but if you do have any questions, stick them in the chat box and I will try to answer them as best I can. While I'm just doing that, let me just have a look if we've got anything left in the system. What is the fundamental difference between Dascoin and Bitcoin? Bitcoin has its limitations. It's a slow process. When you come to pay, it's got a slow blockchain. You know, it's got limitations in where you can use Bitcoin. Dascoin will not have any limitations whatsoever. So instead of having 150,000 outlets to spend your Bitcoin, you will have over 50 million outlets globally to spend your Dascoin. Second part of that is it's going to be a hybrid system. So it's going to be centralized blockchain, centralized KYC. Bitcoin, you do not need KYC. It will never be regulated because it's on a decentralized blockchain and a decentralized wallet. Dascoin will be centralized. Hope that helps you there, Wayne. Where can our license be? Matt, people from the United States of America, unfortunately we can't bring people in from the States until the lawyers have given us the green light for that. We're expecting that to be mid-January. However, if you have business interests outside of the United States, so maybe you've got an international business in Canada or in Europe, then you can join us with that address. But in terms of if you've just got a state's address, I'm afraid you're just going to have to wait until the green light comes from the lawyers. We are going to be moving into the United States, guys, don't worry, but we just need to make sure that we are compliant for that country. Metting is asking regarding the earnings cap, will that increase over time? I don't know. That's a really good question. If you can't survive on 35k a week times 3, I don't know. But I don't know. We will see. But I think 35k a week and 3 accounts, you know, that's 140,000 a month times 3. That's a lot of money. But I don't know if it's going to change in time. Thank you, Udeem. Great call the other night for the Nigerian team. I know you guys are really rocking it at the moment. I'm looking forward to working with you guys, as I am with all of you. The New Zealand team, the Australian team are doing some amazing things. The Cambodian team is growing like crazy. So yeah, it's all good. What about the extraction of the coins? You mean the moving of the coins into the wallet? Is that what you mean, Metin? If you just give me a yes or a no. Yep, okay. Well, that basically that drip feeds. What happens is that the cycles go into minting, and when the minting starts, which is the 14th of January, each person will get a number of coins drip fed into their web wallet, okay, and that's dependent on the level of package that you are currently on. So once they're in your web wallet, you can do what you want with them, but they'll be drip fed in over a period of time. You won't get all your coins straight away. June, Uganda, absolutely. Dascoin is available in Uganda. Go get them, girl. We've actually got members in Uganda already. In fact, just talking about Uganda, when we was in Dubai, there was a couple of guys who did a presentation for us, and they were actually from Uganda, and what they were doing was sponsoring one of the pipelines that goes across the whole of the African continent. You know, they were looking into cryptocurrency and blockchains and everything there. There was a very inspirational speech that they did. Okay, just bear with me, guys. This thing is jumping all over the place. Dascoin, Jerry, Dascoin will be built on a private blockchain. A private blockchain that will be a centralized system that will be full secure. It's not going to be a decentralized. Private is closed. Decentralized is open. Can we sign up with 100 euros and sell package to receive commissions? Absolutely. Yes, you can. That's the whole idea of the affiliate system. You can join at 100 euros. You can bring your team in. You get commissions paid in direct sales. You'll also get binary commissions. And then when you've got 500 euros, the idea is that you upgrade by a 500 euro package. Then you can get network matching bonuses and increase your earnings. June, the only country that we cannot take affiliates from is the United States, and I guess the Caribbean, because they're part of the United States. The binary will not go live until the 26th of December, as I've just explained, Hafiz. But yes, you will start to place your team. So what will happen is that Paul and Mateus, they will start to place their directs, which is me. Once I've been placed, I will then place my directs. And as I place those directs, you will get some communication from me Monday and Tuesday. That will give you the green light to do the same, and then you communicate with your team. Natalie is asking, if I start with a starter package, so the 100 euro package, can I then pay for an advocate the next week? If you start with a 100 euro package before the 23rd of December, Natalie, you will not need to pay the advocate fee. You will be grandfathered into the system. There is no time limit on qualification for matching bonuses. No, it's as soon as you hit that level, then you start to earn matching bonuses. South Africa is already in, Darlene. Absolutely. The only country that you cannot have anybody join is the United States of America. Mikeri, is it Mikeri? Makeri, I think that's how you pronounce it. Apologies if that's incorrect. If you buy the 100 euro package after the new year, how many DAS coins will you get? Pass. We don't know what the frequency lock is going to be, guys. All we know is the frequency lock for today is 4.3. It will go up. Absolutely, New Zealand. You're doing an amazing job. Keep up the great work. Shelley's a great leader, and she's got a great mentor and sponsor with Wayne. Wayne owes me a $5 for saying that as well. Jerry, the reason why people from the United States can't join at the moment is the United States is a very difficult, not the people. Let me just get this right. I'm talking about the authorities. It's a very difficult market for network marketing, multi-level marketing, affiliate systems. Most companies that go and work into the United States that are network marketing companies end up either getting closed down or failing for whatever reason. They get challenged by the authorities and so on and so forth. What Dascoin net leaders want to do is that they want to go into that country knowing that that's not going to happen. So their legal team are actually going through each and every country to make sure that we're going to be compliant. The United States is the only one that's causing a problem. Guys, when the legal team, and they're very confident that they can overcome all the compliancy issues, once they've done that, we will then allow affiliates from the United States to come and join us, no problem. That will happen, guys. We're not walking away. We're trying to get into the United States. But what Michael and Terry and Blair and George are doing, they're doing things the right way. They're making sure that their business is absolutely nailed on and doesn't cause any problems with any of the government authorities. So that's one of the reasons why we can't take people from the US at the moment. We need to make sure that we can make sure that we're compliant there first. Once we get compliant in the United States, we'll be pretty much compliant globally anywhere in the world. June, can you change your first license pack in order to buy the other 2 packs and have 3 in total? At the moment, you can only have 1 license in 1 account. After the 27th of December, you can buy multiple licenses in 1 account. So if you started with, say, 100 euros, after Boxing Day, when the binary goes live, you can buy a 5,000 package to get yourself qualified for matching bonuses in that account. So you'd have a 5,000 package and a 100 package. And if you wanted to buy then a 25,000 package, you could do that. But so yes, after the 26th of December. Jerry, the exchange platform is already formed. It's already working. We've seen it working live. Don't ask me the name. I've covered this in all the groups. The name of the public exchange will not be released until the company want that information to be released. This is why we tell you not to record these webinars, because there is information that we don't want other companies or competitors or anybody else out there getting to know before the company go live with that. Sherry, does the frequency lock stay locked from what it was when we joined? Yes, unless you go and buy another package, and then your frequency lock will change to that level the day that you buy that package. Odim is asking when you'll be able to spend the coins. If you're talking through the DasPay, that will be during 2017. If you're talking about when you will be able to sell them, that will be when the public exchange goes live in April. Francis, you can buy more than 1 license, but you can only have 1 license per account. So if you wanted to have Francis 1 and then account Francis 2 underneath and Francis 3 underneath, that's not a problem, but you can only have 1 license in each account. I hope that makes sense. After the 26th of December, you can have 3 licenses in Francis 1, 3 licenses in Francis 2, and so on and so forth. Hope that makes sense, guys. Guys, we've been on a good hour 20 now, so we're going to close this down. Have a great day. Some amazing growth happening out there. Cambodia, the UK, Ireland. I know that South Africa is growing. We know China is going crazy. We know New Zealand and Australia are kicking it and pretty much stopping everybody that's walking around in the streets. And we know that there are many places out there that are doing some great business. Keep up the great work. You're very special. We love you all, and we'll see you on the next webinar, guys. Have a great day. Speak to you tomorrow. Take care.